Hello everyone and welcome back to another math video. Today we're going to be talking about perimeter in word problems, so similar to the problems that you see up on the screen. Just a reminder, this is the speedrun version where we go pretty quickly. If you'd like the normal version, I will link that in the description below. All right, your Ricasso recap starts now in 30 seconds or less. Here's what you need to know before you start this video. Firstly, you should already be familiar with perimeter and how to find it. If you would like a refresher on this topic, I will link that in the description below. Please go watch that before you start this lesson. Okay, new lesson starts now. Here we go. So let's read it. It says a rectangular hotel room is 23 feet long, 20 feet wide. What is the perimeter? What is the perimeter? Okay, whenever I teach word problems, one of my favorite things to do is I always do a terrible drawing to go along with it, right? You are welcome to make your own drawings. You're probably a better artist than me, but I always make a bad drawing. So here we go. It says it's a rectangular hotel room. So let's assume that here's our hotel room, and let's assume we're looking at it from above. So let's put the bed in. Here we go, with some pillows. Cool. Let's put in, here's your dresser. Let's say the dresser has a TV on top of it. So the TV might look like this. Okay. What else do we need in our hotel room? We need a little coffee table, I guess, right next to the bed. A little coffee table. Let's put another coffee table, and let's put a lamp on top of it. A lamp. How do I draw a lamp? Something like this. I don't know. And pretend there's beams of light coming off of it. Okay, so here's our hotel room. They tell you it's 23 feet long, so 23 goes here, 20 feet wide. And remember, it's a rectangle, so that means that the opposite side is 20 here, and the opposite side is 23 here. And now we just find perimeter by adding up all of our sides. And once you've added up all your sides, you get 86 feet. Okay, let's read this one. It says the perimeter of a pool table is 22 feet. The perimeter is 22 feet. And they tell us it is 8 feet long. How wide is it? Okay, so this one's backwards, right? Here they give you the answer and they're saying, you know, figure out what happened. So let's draw a wonderful pool table. So pool table, pool table, pool table, pool table. Cool. It has the holes in the corners. Cool. Let's put a pool stick here, which is something like this. Okay. And let's put some pool balls in there. Okay, here's our beautiful pool table. I know, it's gorgeous. Now, they tell us the perimeter is 22 feet. They tell you it's 8 feet long. So let's call this 8, which means this is also 8. And we're trying to find the width. So we don't know what this is, and we don't know what this is. And instead of using question marks, let's actually use a letter. Let's call it W for width, right? W and W. Use whatever letter you want. So now we can write an equation, because perimeter just means add all these up, right? So it would be 8 plus W plus 8 plus W equals the perimeter, which they told us is 22. And now we should be able to solve this. This is, you know, combined like terms. So now I have 2W plus 16 equals 22. And we'll skip to the end here, since again, we should already know how to solve these. You should get 3 feet. All right, here's our cool clock for today, which means that it is time for you to practice what you just learned. Go ahead and pause the video and try these 2 problems on your own. And when you're ready, you can unpause the video and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem, I decided to draw a no U-turn sign. So there it is, it's beautiful. And you should have ended up with the perimeter is 4 feet. And for the second problem, okay, here is my airplane ticket. You're going from Orlando to London. You're leaving at 9 a.m. The bottom there, the squiggles is, we'll say the barcode. And here is the work. You should have ended up with 10 centimeters. All right, that is it for today. I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.